Hey guys and ladies, welcome to the Variable Y Minute with your host, the Variable Y. Welcome to Friday, and Friday's show is when we get off the beaten path. And tonight, in honor of Valentine's Day, your friend is going to give you guys a couple of Valentine's Day nuggets. I figured I would do one for the men, one for the women, and then one for the couples. Now, as I thought about this after yesterday's show, and then more so today, I was thinking maybe I should have done this show yesterday's show today. My bad, guys. Hopefully you can carry this over into next year. These will be good things for you guys to think about next year when you're thinking about your Valentine and what you're going to do. So, for Valentine's, shout out Yogi. For Valentine's, for the men, I'm going to offer a little advice. And before I do that, I will give you guys just a little bit of background on your friend. I am a man who has been married for going on 12 years, who has been in a relationship for off and on for 21 years this year. So I think that I kind of have a decent understanding about what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know everything, and there are always exceptions to the rule. So everybody don't think these are statements that work on everybody. Just try them out, modify them, see if they work. If they don't, try other things. It's all about trying, and it's all about seeing what we all can accomplish. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for my men out there, for my guys, the advice that I would like to give to you all on Valentine's Day is sit down with your significant other and have a conversation with them about this holiday. Don't just think, man, I hate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is stupid. It's a made up holiday by the hallmarks and all these. Get that out your mind. I'm not saying you're wrong. What I am saying is all that doesn't matter if you have a woman who would like to be romanced on Valentine's Day. So just take your time and say, hey, you, my significant other. And I said woman, don't know what your type is, so I'm not getting into that. If you have a significant other, say, hey, you, person who I'm dating, what do you think about Valentine's Day? And of course, my advice is going out to the people who are just getting into brand new relationships. If you've been in a relationship for a year and a half, 2 years, you don't know what your significant other want on Valentine's Day, get the hell out the damn relationship. Because apparently you don't really care enough to pay any kind of attention to them. So I'm not thinking about y'all. Now, again, for my guys out there, figure out what your significant other wants. You may have a significant other who says, no, Valentine's Day is important to me. Valentine's Day is special to me. It's always been made special to me. It was made special to me when I was young, and I want it to be special as an adult. Or they may say, hey, Valentine's Day is special to me because nobody did anything for me when we were young. Now I'm dating somebody. I know what kind of money you make. I expect you to bring something in this house on Valentine's Day for me on Valentine's Day. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what they say. If it means something to them, just do it. Trust me. It'll work out much better for you if you just do it. It's only one day out the year for you to just do something. It don't even matter what you do. Just do something. Your significant other, every significant other just wants to know that they're thought about, that they cared about, that you would take the time to do something nice for them when you really don't have to. That's all they want. So for my guys out there, I say just do something. Figure out what type of significant other you have, because you may have one that says, hey, I'm not really into Valentine's Day like that. But you can go to the store maybe a couple of days after Valentine's Day, give me some of that marked down candy and give me some of those marked down flowers, and we can celebrate Valentine's Day a week after. That may be cool too. You may have one that says, hey, I'm not really into Valentine's Day like that, but you can hit me up the week before because I don't want to have it on the same day as everybody else. Whatever your thing is, figure out what your thing is and you do your thing. That's for the men. For the women, I know. Well, I don't know where this notion came from. Maybe because I never really paid attention to it when we were in elementary school, and back when I was in elementary school, we all had to get we all had to give everybody a Valentine. So I got a Valentine and I gave Valentines and I thought Valentine's meant something. And I just knew the girl who gave me a Valentine. I just knew that was going to be my wife. And lo and behold, I can't even tell you who the hell that girl was. But, and then the older I got, I heard that women are looking for guys to do stuff on Valentine's Day, but they're not trying to do nothing for a guy on Valentine's Day because it's supposed to be a woman's day. Yeah, I mean, you can tell by my face where I'm going with this. So what I say is, women, do something for your man on Valentine's Day. And it doesn't have to be anything out of the ordinary. I think that we all as people, we go crazy over this because it's like a competition and we don't need to compete. We just need to compete with ourselves, with our significant other, if that makes sense. So we just need to compete with whatever we did before to try and top that in the eyes of our significant other. Think about it. We don't need to compete with the world. We don't need to have all this other stuff that the world does. We just need our person to know that we think that they are better than everybody else. And that could mean 2 dozen roses. It could mean, a bunch of balloons. It could mean just a foot rub. It could mean a back rub. It could mean DVRing the show. It could mean paying the water bill. Who the hell knows? That's up to you to figure out. But for the women, holla at your man, find out what he wants. And again, I speak for myself. I'm a different kind of man, I guess. Very, very simple. A card. Hey, it's Valentine's Day. I thought about you. That's cool for me. So women, don't think that it's your day off, because it isn't. Valentine's Day is supposed to be about love. And it's not just about love between someone showing you love. It's also about you showing some love back. And lastly, for my couples out there, and I think I jumped the gun a little bit on this, but for my couples out there, you guys define what Valentine's Day means to you. You let the world know how you celebrate. Again, if you celebrate and you want everybody to see how much this means to you, then that's what you guys do. But if you're feeling like, yeah, I don't know what we should do. I mean, we did this and we did that, and this doesn't really mean that much to me, but it is Valentine's Day. You make the rules. Don't let anybody else decide. Don't even let society decide. Don't let Valentine's Day decide what you do for your significant other on this day that the world is going to take some time and let you guys express your love. So why don't you guys sit down, figure out how you want to express your love, and just express it. And lastly, be good to each other, man. This is just a day of love and a day of sharing and a day of surprising each other. So do that. It's gonna work out better in the long run for everybody if you just do it that way. So just a couple of nuggets that I could share with you guys with my vast experience in this game. Yeah. So every time I keep talking about my experiences, I'm always drawing back to the fact that I'm a little long in the tooth, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to share with you all. And I do that very, very happily, very, very lovingly. And I enjoy it. What can I say? So I like to leave you guys with that. Thank you guys for joining me here on the Variable Wide Minute on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends about it. And if you catch me on Instagram, I'm gonna put a little tiny blurb out on Instagram where you can follow me on the Variable Y Minute. But if you catch me on Instagram, catch me at the variable. Catch me at Variable Y. Excuse me, my bad. And then if you catch me on Twitter, that's where I'm the Variable. Until next time, until Monday, you all have a very safe weekend. NBA All-Star game is this weekend. So Monday we'll be talking about that, I'm sure, unless something else happens that's even bigger. But until then, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Show some love to somebody. You never know how much they need it. Have a good weekend, guys.